Hi foodies, let's make a famous dish that we would make at home in an Indian family in Trinidad. That's right, parata roti with curry chicken and aloo. So first let's get our chicken all seasoned up. I have some fresh herbs here, onion, pepper, garlic, some garam masala, some thyme, in goes some mustard oil and some cumin. Give that a good mix with that green seasoning, as we would say. Add our washed meat now into that. Give it a good little mix and put that on the side for 2 hours. Flour to knead the roti. Flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda, some Crisco and butter. That's it. Give it a good mix. We're going to use hot water and give that a good knead. Not boiling water, hot water to the fingers. Now take that out of the bowl, put it on your kitchen counter and knead it for 10 good minutes. There you go. Now give it a good little roll, smooth and nice, and place it in there and leave it there for 2 hours. Forget all about it. Add some oil on it, and that's all you need to do to that. Here I have some butter, ghee, and some Crisco. Give that a good mix at room temperature and leave it on the side. Now let's take a look after that long wait. Give it a good knead again, deflate it off a little bit, roll it up. Now I get in 3 lovely loya. There you go, my parata. Give it a roll into some loya, as we would say, and put it on the side. Now we're going to take each of them, sprinkle some paratan on the countertop. That paratan is your flour. Take the belna or the rolling pin, roll it out nicely, and now let's put that butter, Crisco, ghee paste. Nice and silky, you're gonna get this parata. Now sprinkle some parchan all over that roti. Look for the middle of that, and now we're going to cut it straight down. Now we're going to roll this very tight into a cone, and this is where you get your layers of that parata. Layers and layers when you finish cooking it, and you just pull it apart. Stick it in the cone, and then you're going to stick the other part in, and we're going to set all of these on the side. Put some butter again at the top of it. Let it sit there for like 35-40 minutes. If you wish, put it in the refrigerator and then take it out, and now we're going to roll it out. Dust some partan, as granny would say. Bring the belna and the chowki, but I'm using my countertop. Take that belna and roll that roti out. Give it a nice roll. Put enough partan so you don't stick to the counter. If it stick, dust more partan again. When you finish, you just dust all the partan out of the flour, out of the roti, and then you're going to drop it in your baking stone or tawa. Put it up to heat, medium heat, not too hot. We want to cook the roti, not burn it up. Now I like a nice brown paratha roti. There you go. As soon as you have the bubbles and it holds its shape, that melted butter, ghee, and Crisco, you're going to dab it on. Take that dabla. There you go. Give it a nice little flip. And we're going to press on the ends. You see it's already angry with me. It's already start puffing up there on the side. There you go. Look at that puff there. Keep on oiling all around. But yes, that's the puff right there. Be careful you get burned. Now take the dabbler and you can hold the holes down where you see the A's coming out. Double dabbler now. Now you're going to press it down all around again and add some more of that ghee or oil or whatever have you. Take the puchara or a cup, and you have a silicone brush like me, and just brush it on. How many of you remember getting a good katas with this dabbler? I used to always hide granny dabbler. Now give it a little turn, flip, bring it to the middle where the heat is, and that's all done. Let's do a second one. I'm making a more lighter color one. My grandson loves his own light color, not brown. Again, as soon as it holds shape, flip it over. We're going to put on that oil, dab the oil or ghee or whatever have you, butter, whatever. Again, sweet and nice. Look how beautiful. Simple, do it. Just have some patience and you're going to love this roti. My grandkids love to eat this roti just by itself. Now you're going to pull it into the middle where the ends didn't cook, and you're going to get the heat in the middle of the tower, and you're going to cook the ends because the middle will be all cooked and nice. Simple and easy, do it. Jenny's Walk, always making cooking very easy and simple. There you go. You don't have to beat up the roti and make a big bunch of mess. While moving, as you can see for yourself, the roti just start breaking up all on its own. And there you go. Perfect paratha here. Look at that. Goodness. Silky. Awesome. I just love it. Give it a try and send me a pic. Now let's make that curry. In goes my spices in there. I'm going to add some curry leaves, so some mustard seed and some cumin seed. Add that oil. Let that fragrant up very nicely. I like to fry up my aloo in here. I'm using a Jamaican curry powder today. Let's give this a try. That's our sister. We play cricket with them. Why not? Try some Jamaican curry. So here's my aloo. sprinkle a bit of turmeric on it and just give it a little toast. Let it just get a nice little brown color. Now that looks marvelous. Just take it out. I just don't like it melting away in the pot and you can't find it. So this way it gets a little hard. Now let's empty that Jamaican curry powder from our sister in the islands here, sharing the same Caribbean sun. Add some water in there. Turn that fan on your stove. And let's cook this into a nice little paste. Now this looks marvelous. Only oil is at the top. Let's add now that tomato and let that melt up really nicely. We may need to add a little more water to this. Now in goes some ginger garlic paste. We are building flavors here for our aloo and chicken. So in goes some garam masala in there and some water. Now let that tomato melt away very nicely, and we're building this lovely flavor to enhance this curry powder. Better Pack is the name of that Jamaican curry powder. And empty your marinated meat, your aloo, some chicken base, and give that a good mix. And we're gonna look for salt, see how the taste of that is. Now cover this and it's going to release its own water. I'm gonna add a little bit of smoked sweet paprika. Cover that lid. 7 minutes later, medium heat. There you go. Very angry. Give it a good little mix. I have some bodi. I just drop that bodi in there. Give that a good mix and just leave it open until it fries down. There you go. All you see now is oil in the bottom of the pot. That looks marvelous. I tasted it for salt. It's fine. I'll just add some more in there and let that chicken cook. You notice the chicken cut very small. So it's not going to be very long for this chicken to cook. And the aloo will get all soft and nice. Now after 20 minutes, I want to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice over it. Some chopped coriander, and this is all done. Here is my cinnamon and clove. Sprinkle it all over to give it a lovely flavor. Try this, my dear foodies, and let me know. You're going to drop this in there, those spices. Cover the pot and leave it for 5 minutes before you open that up. So you know what time it is now. Yep. Wow, the smell of this. You will not believe. I dare you, my dear foodies, give it a try and let me know. It's plating time. So there is that lovely curry chicken and aloo with that lovely bus-up shot or parata. Simple and easy, do it. Jenny's Walk, always bringing great flavors to the table. Enjoy.